Broncos country, we might be getting that Russell Wilson revenge game after all. I want to go ahead and bring in this tweet from Adam Schefter. ESPN sources. The Giants and Super Bowl winning quarterback Russell Wilson reached agreement today on a one-year deal worth up to $21 million, including $10.5 million guaranteed. The 10-time Pro Bowl selection had been in discussions with the Giants, Browns, and Steelers, but is opting for New York, where Wilson won Super Bowl 48 in MetLife Stadium against the Broncos. Now, Wilson is returning there as the Giants' projected starting quarterback. The Giants play here in Denver in 2025, and I'd have to imagine that the league will make it to where that game is earlier on in the season, further increasing the likelihood of a Russell Wilson revenge game. You know that the league wants to hype up that storyline. I wouldn't be surprised at all if the Denver Broncos hosted the New York Giants on prime time, Monday Night Football. That would not surprise me at all. Maybe even in week one. That would be an honestly really good opening game for the Denver Broncos. Week one versus Russell Wilson at home, maybe Monday Night Football. Yeah, I'm down for that. I am so down for that. Russell Wilson going to the Giants is also very interesting because they just signed Jameis Winston to be a backup quarterback for 2 years. They also have the number 3 overall pick in the draft, and a lot of people are anticipating them to take a quarterback in the draft, most likely Shedeur Sanders. Bringing in Russ, does that now indicate that they're not as high on Shedeur and maybe they want to punt on quarterback for another year? I can't see that personally because Joe Shane, their GM, and Brian Daboll, their head coach, their jobs are basically tied to whoever their next quarterback is going to be. And I don't think Giants ownership with John Mara is going to give them another year. If they don't get a quarterback this year, then most likely Daboll and Shane are going to be out of a job. We saw the Giants offseason transpiring last year, and it's pretty clear that Daboll and Shane really did fumble the bag last offseason, and I don't think John Mara is going to have much more patience for it. So bringing in a quarterback room consisting of Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston is interesting. Very interesting. So, I don't know. Does this take them out of the Shedeur Sanders sweepstakes? My gut tells me it does not, because they need to get this pick right and they need to bring in their quarterback of the future. But to bring in two veteran quarterbacks, two quarterbacks who have started a lot of games in the NFL, and Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, that really is interesting to me. And the funniest part about this is now the Giants have easily the corniest quarterback room in the NFL. They've got the dub-eater Jameis Winston, and they've got Mr. Unlimited Russell Wilson. So we'll see how this strategy pays off for them and if it affects their plans at all to get a quarterback in the draft. But man, Russell Wilson to the Giants, that is really, really intriguing, and we just might see the Russell Wilson revenge game here in Denver. Obviously, we got robbed of it last year. The NFL scheduled it pretty early in the season, week 2, but Russell Wilson had that lingering calf injury, and he ended up being on the sideline in uniform in that game as the emergency third-string quarterback. This time, we might see Russell Wilson in action for the New York Giants against Sean Payton and the Denver Broncos. That's going to be spicy. All right, guys, be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell. And let me know in the comment section below, guys, how do you feel about Russell Wilson going to the Giants? And do you think that this changes the Giants' plans at quarterback in the draft? Do you still think they're going to be after Shedeur Sanders? Drop those comments down below, guys. I would love to hear from you as always. And until next time, Broncos country, I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.